Hello, I'm back, and I'm late, so we have to go through this fast. Ubisoft, that's what we're doing. Also saying weird things in the chat. Not gonna pay too much attention to that. Chat never makes sense anyway. So, Ubisoft. Right, so, there's a lot of leaks. A lot of stuff that leaked out. I don't know what the deal is. It's weird. Well, it's not that weird. Not that weird that stuff leaked, but, like, it's weird how much. Just, like, the sheer number of things that leaked out. It feels like I just know the entire show. I don't know. Although some of the leaks might not be real, but I don't know. Either way, haven't seen any leaks. Uh, yeah. Well, I don't know if it's so much that there's a lot of things, but there's a lot of information on the things that are there. Um, Either way, it's weird. Um, yeah, they'll probably make some kind of joke about that. They tend to do that sort of thing. Wouldn't be surprised. As far as what I know, they will actually do. Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which they announced like a week or two ago. That's gonna be there, they said. I have basically nothing to say about that. It's Ghost Recon. They straight up said Beyond Good and Evil 2 will not be there. So, because they had like a stream of it or something like a few weeks ago, or I don't remember when it was. I think it was like last week, and I didn't hear anything about that. But when I was like looking into stuff regarding this show, I found that yeah, they said that it wouldn't be there. Um, because at first I thought for sure, like, yeah, gonna have Beyond Good and Evil 2. Nope, not gonna be there. Um, this other one's weird because they confirmed it only after it leaked. Watch Dogs Legion. They've straight up just the Watch Dogs Twitter just said like, yeah, that's gonna be at Ubisoft. We'll have more on that. Uh, that gets weird because that's no, that was leaked. Um, where is Watch Dogs? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where is it? There we go. Amazon UK leaked out Watch Dogs. Uh, Apparently it takes place. Also, there's a bunch of information that came out about it. I don't know where the information came from exactly. I don't know if was it from Amazon. I don't know. Takes place in near future dystopian London. You can play as any NPC. I think you can just like you can switch to any NPC in the game somehow. I don't know how that works. Um, but yeah. And there was another thing. Wait, no, there wasn't another thing. Yeah, but then like the Twitter account made like a weird comment that was like basically confirming like, yeah, you'll be able. That's all those leaks are real. That was basically how they responded to the leaks, was just saying like, yeah, all that's real. We're gonna be showing that at E3. So they kind of turned it around. I guess they did the same thing with Assassin's Creed last year. Um, yeah, there was more to this before Ubisoft confirmed, hey, yeah, that's happening, but um, none of that really matters. Like Jason Schreier was like, yeah, this is real, and then Ubisoft said, yeah, that's real. And everything just closed for some reason. Apparently, it's being directed by the director of, or the creative director of Far Cry 2. So I did not play Far Cry 2, but I heard someone say that that's a good thing. Apparently, Far Cry 2 is good. I don't know. Um, Watch Dogs 2 is good from what I heard. So there's that. What was? Um, Then the Division 2. Nothing. This isn't about the Division 2. The Division 2's creative director put out a thing on Twitter. He put out a post on Twitter saying that he was working on a new Splinter Cell game. So, like, him and some other guy, like, yeah, we're working on this new Splinter Cell. It's gonna be great. And it's like, what? What did you just say? And then he was like, wait, no, shouldn't have said that. Might be in trouble. And then Ubisoft comes out and says, wait, no, he was joking. Don't listen to that. That's not real. There is no Splinter Cell. We're not making anything. Although the specific wording they use is they do not have any announcements at this time. So I don't know. There was more. Shortly after that, that was like a week later. This happened like 3 weeks ago or something like that. This happened a while ago. Like a week later, GameStop put out Sam Fisher goggles up for pre-order. And they were listed under E3 collectibles, which I don't know what that means exactly, but that was what they were listed under. And then they delisted them the very next day. So yeah, don't know if that was anything at all. Because not only did Ubisoft say no, that's not real, Jason Schreier, which shout out to Jason Schreier, he has said that according to what he knows, according to his sources and what they've told him, there's no Splinter Cell game being worked on. So, granted, it could just be that they don't know that there is one, but he said like, as far as he knows, they're not working on Splinter Cell. So, he said that at the very least, there's nothing coming out in the near future. If it's not, maybe it's in development, but it's not coming out anytime soon. If it is in development at all. So there's that. So in other words, you probably wouldn't see it here, unless they just announce, "Hey, we've got a Splinter Cell game in development, like early development," and that's the end of that announcement. I don't know. This isn't fast. This isn't quick at all. I need to go faster. Roller Champions is a thing. Also, what am I looking at? I'm not sure. Roller Champions was leaked. Where was I put so little information in this? I think this was on Reset Era that this happened. There were a bunch of like screenshots and stuff leaked of a game called Roller Champions, which is some multiplayer roller derby thing. It's like it's apparently online only, maybe. At least based on the description, it sounded like it's online only. A lot of people were comparing it to Rocket League. Yeah, there was a whole lot of stuff. There was a bunch of screenshots of. There was like one piece of like concept art, with a bunch of characters, or I don't know if they're characters, but you know, things. I guess characters that you play as, whatever. And then there was like just screenshots of like the track or whatever. Yeah, I based on what I saw, there was not really enough to. Also there was a picture of the controls. There's nothing particularly interesting about the controls, but yeah. Yeah, there's not much to glean from the information that was there. I don't know what the Rocket League comparisons were about, but yeah, there's a lot of that. So I guess that's probably a thing that they're gonna be announcing. Where else? Because I'm doing these out of order. Assassin's Creed. There's a bunch of rumors about a new Assassin's Creed game coming out in 2020. Apparently nothing's coming out this year. They're skipping another year. And apparently it's Viking themed. That's what's known about that. There's a lot of rumors about that, as I recall. Um, there's also Rainbow Six Quarantine, which there was a bunch of stuff about this because this was originally like I saw this as like something else at first, and then it's like no, it's Rainbow Six. It's not that other thing. It's a co-op like PVE alien shooter. So it is not Rainbow Six Siege. It has nothing to do with Rainbow Six Siege. It's like sci-fi. Apparently, oh right, I think it was Jason Schreier made like a comparison to Breath of the Wild, but he was like, but then people were like, oh, it's like Breath of the Wild. It's like no, it meant the art style, so it's like cell shaded or something. So there's that. Wait, there's more to that, but Rainbow Six Siege apparently had a PVE event called Outbreak. I'm not particularly familiar with it, but I guess it was something like this. We fought aliens or something. So I guess it's based on that, maybe, not necessarily, but maybe it would make sense. And apparently it uses some features from a canceled game called Pioneer, which I am not particularly familiar with, but yeah. And lastly, Ubisoft has three, or according to rumors, Ubisoft has three unannounced AAA games in development. Not according to rumors, that's a lie. According to a financial report. So that's a real thing. But I don't know what those games are. Just they have said, yeah, they've got three unannounced AAA games in development that are releasing by the end of this fiscal year, which is March 2020, I think. So releasing by that point. By like March 31st, 2020. It's probably like Watch Dogs and Rainbow Six, and then maybe Assassin's Creed, maybe, or Roller Champions. Yeah, I don't know. It probably includes some combination of those games, I assume. But I also assume. But I don't know. Because I don't know. Also, Ice T is on the screen. Yeah, Ubisoft has like a pre-show thing going on right now. There's nothing. I don't think you're missing anything, but yeah. Uh, pretty sure, as Ubisoft tends to do, they're probably gonna open with Just Dance. Probably. I'd be surprised if they don't. Maybe this will be the year that they don't. They'll probably open with Just Dance. Maybe Just Dance is canceled though, but it's probably not. Um, which is whatever. That's a better way to do it than having it like in the middle of the show, and then everyone like has to be like, "Oh, it's Just Dance. Oh no." I don't care that much, but a lot of people get really annoyed. Um, Skull and Bones probably gonna get a release date. I don't know how much they've talked about that game since it was announced. I think that's supposed to come out this year. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's probably getting a release date. Still not sold on that game, but yeah, I don't think there's anything that could really change that. I think just like what the game is just doesn't interest me. Um, yeah, and then I'm sure like For Honor will probably get something. Maybe I don't know. Um, I don't know. I don't know if they'll announce anything new for it, but at least they'll probably bring it up. Be like, hey, look at For Honor. It was among other games. Like, it's like, yeah, we made For Honor. Remember For Honor? Please go play it. It's bleeding money. Um, but what was? Oh, and then would like to see another Nintendo thing, kind of partnership thing. Ubisoft's making F-Zero. They're doing it. No, they're not doing that. Did the Starlink content come out? I think it did. like the races and stuff. I think all that stuff came out. I'm pretty sure. I don't imagine there's anything new for Starlink. I don't know. Unless they decide to just add F-Zero content to Starlink, which would be mildly upsetting, but I don't know. They're doing a lot of weird rabid stuff on stream. I guess they're letting people color their own rabbits. I don't know. I don't know if that means anything about the rabbits being in the conference, maybe. At the very least, they're probably going to have something. They tend to have something where they're like, hey, yeah, this is on the Switch. Or maybe there'll be something that's like Switch exclusive, or something like Starlink where it's got Switch exclusive content or whatever. They tend to do a lot of things like that. They seem to be on very good terms with Nintendo in general. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know about those things. I really don't know about these other things. I mean, this one thing. But, hey, you know, it'd be nice if they came out and just, like, said the word Rayman. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to just like, yeah, Rayman, he exists. We don't have anything to announce regarding Rayman, but yeah. Remember Rayman? Rayman's cool. That would be something, wouldn't it? Would it? I don't know. I don't know how well Rayman Legends did. I think Origins did really well. I don't know about Legends. I think it did well. It just, I don't know. I don't remember if I remember there being a whole big thing about how it was delayed or whatever. The Wii U version got delayed and everything, but I don't know. So yeah, that's actually all I have. That's all I have for that. Now, no. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess let's just watch the thing. Let's just watch the thing, because the thing is going on right now. And I can unmute that. Oh god, where is the... Okay.
We wanted to allow them to be able to make
I think they were talking about Assassin's Creed or something, it looked like.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, using the characters that they know and love, so they can actually create and share these things, and it's accessible to everyone, so that means it's totally cross-platform as well.
Okay, I'm sorry for doing this, but that means everybody benefits, right? Okay, so
story creator mode?
All you have to do is go to the official Assassin's Creed.
So I guess they're announcing stuff before the conference?
The story creator mode page, which has got the creator tools, it's got the explorer.
I don't know if I missed anything. I'm not writing these things down.
And then you can access the quests in game.
I mean, I assume they know that most people are not watching this pre-show, so...
So I'm super excited to be able to say that it's actually releasing right this second.
Yes.
You can go to the website now and download the update, and you'll be able to create, share, and play.
All right, perfect. Well, you guys heard that.
Sounds interesting, maybe.
Right now, download the update for Assassin's Creed Odyssey and
what was
get your
I
hands
saying?
on the quest builder. Thank you so much for that. That's
Thank
really
you for
awesome.
having me.
And guys,
oh right,
please,
they're probably... This is probably like focusing on stuff that's already out, I assume?
Yeah, get cracking on it.
Like stuff that's been out for a while in particular, and it's like, yeah, we don't want to talk too much about,
It's really cool. It's
you know, Assassin's Creed Odyssey
developing itself.
in this
Well, another really cool feature that we have to talk
in this
about
press
today
conference.
that'll make the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey even deeper. Here to talk to us about it is Maxime, the content director at Ubisoft Montreal. Tell us about it.
Well, thanks for having me, Carrie. So it's already been announced a while ago, but I'm super happy to say that the Discover Tour is finally coming to Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
That is awesome. So this is going to be our opportunity to learn even more about the world of Cassandra and Alexios. Now, for those of us who
I have
may
not played
forgotten what
Assassin's
the
Creed
Discovery
Odyssey.
Tour is, give us a little bit of a
But
reminder.
So it is basically the same world as the main game.
I've
but
heard it's
remove any
good.
pressure, any conflict from it. Here, it's all about exploration.
I think I heard like the last couple were good.
For gamers and
Odyssey
also
and
for gamers.
Origins.
I loved the first one that was set in ancient Egypt, but what's new in this edition?
Actually,
Like,
wasn't.
can
What was
we
before
expect?
Origins? Was it
Artists,
Syndicate
tourists.
before Origins?
So there
One
are
in
many
London.
new things, but I brought a small video to share that with.
I think
with
so.
us. So as we're gonna see here, we're gonna go into Sparta, and it's gonna be a tour about education. So
I think
when
I remember
we get
hearing
there,
Syndicate
there's
was
actually
decent
a
also.
character that's waiting for us to invite us into the tour. King
I think it was
Leonidas.
really just Unity.
No, it
Unity
looks
and
like you got
3
a
were the
pretty
ones that were like
special
really
avatar
bad,
there.
but then everything
Yeah,
else
so
was like,
we've
it's
got
fine.
A very cool set of avatars ranging from historical.
I think there was just like,
characters to
those
very
gave
medieval,
Assassin's Creed like a
dystopian.
really bad reputation. Even then, Unity I think was just like really broken at launch was the real big issue.
Now it looks like we just entered a station.
And I heard they like
About what's
fixed
going
it,
on
like, and
here.
it's like if you play Unity now, it's
We're
like
on the
it's
tour
totally
regarding
fine.
Education. Now we're seeing this highly realized cinematic. So this is the new format. It really helps
I
us
think
to
I actually
focus on
own
all
Assassin's
small
Creed Unity, but
details.
yeah,
Drink
I
and
think
taste
I
of the
bought
beautiful
like an
world.
X. It was like when I bought the Xbox One,
That is so
I had like a
cool.
code for it or something.
I
Like it
love
came
how
with like a free
Assassin's
code
Creed
for
puts
Assassin's Creed
history,
Unity.
like, into the
Never
game.
touched it,
So interesting.
Okay,
but
so Leonidas is
was
waiting
there.
for us at the end.
Yes, so
The
it's same
Leonidas.
character from the beginning of the tour. He's waiting for us, but now he's offering to us something very special, so we can take a fun quiz to test our knowledge.
Quiz?
Yeah, so I hope you've been paying attention.
I have
But
not been
let's
paying
go for
attention
One easy question, right?
at all.
Okay.
Let us see how you fare. First, a simple question. When were Spartans allowed to grow mustaches?
Simple.
Stashes.
Yeah, tough question.
I'm going to say 10. I feel like Spartans could grow the man scruff at 10.
Simple
I feel like that's
question.
right.
What?
We Spartans are
Ew.
impressive, but not even
Well, it's
we
not
can
punitive
force
anyway.
Try
Content
it.
is drawn from the full tour, so it's all right. Well, let's try something else.
All right, I'll go with 30 this time. We'll say I feel like that.
Yes. Once a
There you
Spartan
go.
Sure.
Smartest.
That's a good answer.
Nailed it.
Does it just not matter if you get it wrong?
Okay, so
Like,
this
that's
looks
fine.
Amazing. Tell us how and when
get it
the
wrong.
players can access
No big deal.
this.
So
Also, I was really concerned about
for all Assassin's Creed Odyssey
about
owners
pre-show.
for free, and also as a
and
standalone
and
format.
I was really concerned
Thank
about
you
30
so
minutes
much for
not being
joining us
enough
today and
time to
telling
get
us a
through
little bit
everything,
about
but
the
then it's like,
Discovery
no,
Tour.
actually, I've
And
got
a
extra
huge
time.
Shout out to the team at
Oops.
Ubisoft Quebec for creating these
I'm
two
bad at time
amazing
management.
features, the Story Builder and
This
the
is known.
Discovery Tour. Thank you again, Maxime.
Thank you, Carrie. Also, if you're curious about the Discovery Tour, please ask your questions on the Assassin's Creed subreddit, and we'll answer as many as we can this Wednesday on a live stream at 11 a.m. Pacific time, along with the Story Builder.
It's an amazing time to jump back into the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, for those of us who are just joining the live stream, the conference is going to start really soon. But before we wrap it up
Is
and
it-
jump into the theater, we have one
Is it
more
going to start?
amazing wow moments compilation for you. Now, these are the best clips that we received
What?
from you, the community. So hold on
What
to
is
your
this?
beards, mud flaps, butts,
Ubisoft,
whatever
what
you
are you
got.
doing? I don't know. I'm gonna check on some other stuff while this is happening. And see if there's anything else that happened that I missed. Oh right, well there was a thing. I don't know if there's any point in bringing it up. Why is telling lies trending? Oh no, it is a game called Telling Lies. I was really confused. um.
Hi, Bean.
Oh well, there was stuff that happened with regards to the other conferences. There was the Microsoft thing. There was what was it? The guy that yelled "You're breathtaking" at Keanu. 720p source stream. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is 720 Okay. Yeah, the guy that yelled at Keanu in the press conference. Apparently, they're giving him a free copy of the game, Cyberpunk. So that's something. I heard some people saying like, "Oh, that guy was clearly like just a CD Projekt employee." or something.
Dude, he started swinging while the thing was getting me up, so he knew I was gonna get up.
What a bully. Surprise, motherfucker.
Um.
Oh, why my feet?
Okay. Oh yeah, there was a PC gaming show was earlier today. I didn't watch it, but there was like a Shenmue 3 trailer, which I also haven't seen. Apparently it's going to be exclusive to Epic Game Store.
I think they had to invent an ESRB
oh, I guess there's a collector's edition.
Related acts for that last one.
That was mean. I felt so bad for the chicken.
I just thought it was funny. I don't know.
Poor chicken, though.
This has been such a great
Here's
show.
a free Japan map for Steep, in case you care about Steep.
Game sounds really cool. I'm definitely gonna go check that out after for a nice game.
Score yourself a controller.
Yes.
What was...
And just the energy that's been here today. I want to thank everybody.
What's the other thing? There was other stuff.
Watching on the stream, the star players that are hanging around. It's just been an amazing day.
And of course, we've got a lot more to come after the conference, starting at about 2 p.m. We're gonna have a celebrity showdown. Team T-Pain, Team Lil Yachty in Rainbow Six Siege facing off. You're not gonna want to miss it, folks. There's gonna be a ton of streamers.
Okay, there's like a minute left. Yeah, there was like one other thing. I don't remember what it was.
T-Pain, Lil Yachty.
I'm
Both
not
good
in
choices.
this. I'm not
Both
doing.
good choices.
Not
Yeah,
answering.
no,
I'm staying
Oh,
away.
I guess there's more info on Elden Ring?
Yes.
Team
there you
neutral,
go,
that
team
works.
neutral.
Sure, or both of them. You know, good competition, like Ice-T.
Dark fantasy action RPG, third person, focus on RPG elements.
We hope you enjoyed
Has character
being here.
customization elements.
Such a
Open world is one of the
thing.
biggest differences
And
compared to previous titles.
from
Okay,
Far
well,
Cry
it's
to Assassin's Creed to Trials to
so
Brawlhalla,
basically
we've
nothing.
seen so many cool games, so many cool segments. We saw screen printing, we saw makeup, we saw rabbits figurines.
Shout out to Steve.
And we're getting
Yes.
Quest Builder. Quest
Can't
Builder
forget
is
Steve.
I feel like there was one other thing from the PC gaming show.
So many good options. So many good options. Instant fried chicken, everything. So on behalf of all of us at the pre-show, thank you so
don't
much
remember.
for joining us. We're gonna head
Maybe there
into
wasn't.
Orpheum Theater, and for everyone at Ubisoft, we hope you enjoy.
Either way, I didn't watch the PC gaming show. Okay, well, either way, this is starting. Doesn't matter. Not important. What is important is Ubisoft. Let's do it. Assassin's Creed Symphony. Is that the name of the next game? Probably not. Also, they didn't open with Just Dance. I think this was supposed to start already. You alright there? Uh-oh. Having some issues, looks like. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I played an Assassin's Creed game once. I noticed AC Symphony, they have a hashtag. Is that a game? The Assassin's Creed game that leaked was not, didn't have, oh, leaked, that was like rumored or whatever, didn't have any sort of, didn't have a title. I'm pretty sure it didn't have a title anyway. Yeah, remember Assassin's Creed 3? You all love that one. Yeah, this is an orchestra. Is it just me or is it a little quiet? Oh, yeah, my volume was up. It's fine. Everyone claps with 4. Oh geez, speaking of clapping, man, that Bethesda conference though. It gets worse the more I think about it. Like, I was like, oh, but they showed some cool stuff though. Yeah, but, oh man, it was bad. It wasn't good. And man, that guy in the audience. I was watching another stream of the Bethesda conference, and I saw like the people in the chat were like some like I think the mods were saying like, okay, we get it, like we get that the audience is annoying, you can calm down, stop complaining about the audience, and then the audience got worse. And it's like, okay, actually the audience is pretty bad though. I mean, it was mostly that one guy. Just that one guy just getting hype every other sentence. And it was like, calm down. Stop this. I think that guy was like drunk or something. Even if he might have been like an employee or something, but I think either way he was like probably drunk. I wonder how difficult it is to time this. Make sure this is timed to the video. I mean, they don't have to time it to the video exactly. It's just as long as they don't like mess up, I guess it should be fine. But I'd wonder how precise it would need to be. Probably not that precise. Oh, this is a thing that they're going to be doing.
What you just saw was only a glimpse of the Assassin's Creed Symphony Tour starting on June 29th. Imagine an 80-piece live orchestra and choir playing the iconic themes from Assassin's Creed.
Are they
while
iconic?
you relive some of the most memorable moments from over a decade
I
of
don't know.
Assassin's Creed in an immersive experience.
I'm not that
Check out
familiar with Assassin's Creed, so I don't know.
I mean, excellent music, great performances,
Don't know what the
goosebumps,
music
and
is
like those things.
like
I think
very
those
much.
shows are going to be for you, but of course,
Ezio's theme.
there's one show that we all came here to see, the Ubisoft.
I do not. I'm not familiar with
It's
Ezio's
just
theme, to be totally
about to
honest.
start here from the Orpheum Theater in
The
Los
only song I
Angeles.
know is that one
Enough
from
of that.
3.
Give you folks at home an
That's
idea
real
of
good.
What that feels like. Can I please hear the balcony people make some noise?
Yeah, balcony.
Now, if you please, I'd like to do the same for the people sitting on the ground floor.
What is this stalling? And now let's get to the games. I see is written there.
Well, the excitement is here, folks. We hope you're feeling the same way there. From everyone at Ubisoft all around the world, please enjoy the show.
They were told they had to stall. I'm pretty sure that's what happened because he never said, "Now let's get to the games," which the teleprompter said. Is that all the games they're gonna show or something? I noticed one of those was like a bunch of parasites or something. I'm guessing that was Rainbow Six. It's probably Skull and Bones. Or no, oh, Watch Dogs. Okay.
Greatest city in the world. Well, used to be. Now it's a right mess. Government's fucked off. Extremists are grabbing power. Organised crime slicing up the boroughs. The war dogs are out. And freedom's a bloody joke. But this ain't their London. This is our London. And there's a new power growing. It's all of us, together. We're building a resistance, one recruit at a time.
What's my favourite operative up to this evening? And no, I never say that to the others.
It's weird.
So gob shut, eyes peeled, yeah?
I wonder if there's like a main character though.
Peel them.
Bloody drones are everywhere, kicking our fucking teeth in lately.
Then I recommend you recruit someone who can deal with drones.
Brilliant, never would have thought of that.
You're clear. Sod off.
All right, easy. I'm complying.
Okay, they have individual stats.
Impressive skill set.
Sure, but we need a drone expert, Raj, not a shit kicker. File that one away for later.
I get the feeling the NPCs are like, may die randomly. What does that mean?
It's a total disgrace. Mercenaries patrolling the street.
Get the fuck over here. Me? I ain't done nothing. Come on, you shifty prick. Hurry up.
Well now.
Jimmy Shaw. No formal engineering training, but he has several mischief charges for hijacking Albion drones.
Hold still. Fuck you, man. You got no right.
Fucking hell. We find our drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked.
What is that?
I'm dead set. Get out of here.
Riot drone.
Is DedSec just a thing that's known now?
If you don't, oh, just ignore me.
Not today.
I was looking away, I did not see how he just got in that car.
What were you planning to tell me about the bloody checkpoint?
Oh, there's a checkpoint.
I wonder if this is like the main character, and then you can just like temporarily switch to other NPCs. Okay, well.
Fuck, we lost Ian. He's gone.
Maybe not. Permadeath. How are they gonna handle like voice acting? It seems there's some old lady.
Lovely evening, isn't it?
I used to feed the birds here. Now they're all bloody machines.
Get used to it. In the long march of progress, everything dies eventually.
Eventually, even you, Bagley, I'm sure.
Now there's my Helen. Speaking of death,
How expensive is this game going to be in terms of like voice actors?
Let's finish what he started. He was working on a new recruit, a drone expert.
That's promising. What do we know about him?
Albion scanned Jimmy just before Ian was killed. I should be able to predict his next move from that data. Unfortunately, his records are locked up tighter than your compression stockings.
Are they now?
But this case should be handled by the Met.
Albion's even taken over Scotland Yard. Complicates matters. And there's my way in. Hello, darling. Time to go. They'll be on to me.
What is this? I love how she moves like an old lady too.
The files you stole indicate that Jimmy's gone to Camden Market.
Let's get someone over there, Bagley. Chop, chop.
Well, okay then.
Ready for some action, Naomi?
Always. But this recruit better be worth all the trouble.
According to the Scotland Yard records, Jimmy's sister was killed by Clan Kelly. We believe he's seeking his revenge inside Camden Market.
Camden Black Market, you mean?
Yes, the Kellys are rumoured to run all sorts of illicit goods out of the old stables, some with fingers and toes.
If he's gone in there alone, he's in big trouble.
The Kellys have this place on full lockdown.
I would assume these characters also, I assume you can have any character in any mission, so they would have to have every character voice act, or every voice actor voice act for like, for the, for like every mission. I don't know how this is gonna work. Particularly with them all having unique names.
Now, Naomi, we've already lost one operative, so try not to get killed, or we'll be in the red for the day.
Copy that.
Unless it's like the name is actually like an automated thing, and they just like recorded a ton of names.
What the hell? Is this a meme?
You just say, is this a meme?
Cannabis and fentanyl, together at last through the miracle of genetics.
The Kellys are moving loads of weapons out of here. And not your typical back alley shanks. Stables. It's human trafficking. Found Jimmy.
Cheeky shit. Fuck you.
And here we thought he might be in some sort of trouble. So, how are you going to get him out of there?
Lots of hugs and kisses.
Weren't there guys on the other side? Did they just not hear any of this?
Reinforcements are converging on your position.
On your feet, mate.
Well, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Jesus Christ. Someone help me beat these dead sick pricks. Back up. I need back up. Whoa.
Does the rolling help?
Does he have certain comments based on like certain actions you take? Like specific things like that? Rolling a lot for no reason? Or if I just start spinning in a circle? Can't show London without having Big Ben.
We almost died out there tonight.
Look, thanks for helping me, but I can handle myself.
Right. You think you're better off alone. You think everyone else has given up and there's no one to trust. That's what they want you to think, and that's how they'll take us, one at a time. It doesn't have to be that way. Together, we can change things.
Wait. What happened to that bloke who helped me?
He didn't make it.
seriously don't know how they're gonna handle like the animations and the voice acting and everything when you're not always gonna be playing as the same character.
Fuck it.
Although I assume their games have done that.
Welcome to DedSec, James.
Yeah. Okay, so where do I go to meet the rest of the crew?
You don't need to go anywhere. Look around you. Everyone has a reason to fight, and DedSec is open to anyone.
Anyone?
Welcome to the Resistance.
It was not a bad demo. It looked better than I like. With everything that leaked, I was like, I don't see how this is gonna. Like, I don't think this is gonna be too interesting to see. I feel like we already know everything, but what's that? Is that D?
Guess I'm gonna make you all wait so long. I should really knock it out of the park, huh? I'm Clint Hawking. I'm the.
But I wonder if like a lot of that stuff is like gonna like they showed like the best parts of the game. And a lot of that stuff's not. You're not gonna see that all those like cutscenes and stuff throughout the entire game.
Watch Dogs Legion is set in London, one of the greatest cities in the world, and it's had a massive influence on all of our culture for centuries. Today, with Brexit, London's at a turning point. It's hard to predict what the future holds for London, for the UK.
I mean, Watch Dogs 2, I heard good things about, so.
But history has proven time and again that where London goes,
I do actually own it. I just haven't played it.
go together.
Actually, I mean, I own the first one too, but I played a little bit of that. Don't plan on playing anymore.
Has become a surveillance state, and freedom has been replaced with fear. Armed drones patrol the streets, deportation squads rip people from their homes, and Granddad is using crypto to buy a new kidney on the black market. But Londoners never surrender. Their resilience and determination is an inspiration to us all, and they are the heroes of our game. All of them. In Watch Dogs Legion, your mission is to build a popular resistance to fight back against the emergence of an authoritarian regime. This means you don't just play as one hero, but many. And in Watch Dogs Legion, you can recruit and play as anyone.
What was that?
In our game, every Londoner is fully simulated with a persistent life and relationships, and anyone from the entire population can be recruited into your team. Find them, profile them, hack into their lives, play their origin mission, and win them over to your cause. The heroes you recruit are all unique characters with different backstories and personalities, fully voiced and animated, and they are the stars of your story. Every cinematic in the game will change depending on whether you're playing a former MI5 action hero, a 70-year-old granny you saw feeding pigeons in the park, or anyone in between. However you want to play, whoever you want to be, Watch Dogs Legion lets you be that. You want to make a team of classic British spies? No problem. You want to be a crew of street-savvy kids from the council block? Do it. You want to go hipster, body mod, Afro-punk, gangsta? Awesome. The women of Bletchley Park? These ladies fucking invented hacking!
I'm sure that means something. I don't know.
Play as Anyone is the innovation that transforms a story about freeing London and the world from the grip of tyranny into a game about the heroes that live in each of us. Because being a hero isn't just a job for someone else anymore. It's a job for everyone. So on behalf of the Watch Dogs Legion's team here and around the world, I hope to see you on the booth. Thank you for your time, and welcome to the Resistance.
London. Had a good run there for a while. Now it's all riots, bombings, And people thrown in cages like animals. Oh, and who could forget the killer robots everywhere? So yeah, that's all gone a bit shit. It's up to us to take our city back. Thing is, we can't do it alone.
I wonder if this is gonna have some kind of like oh, is this area of the city controlled by the government or by us or whatever?
No, not him. Him. Former MI5.
Basically a Ubisoft style thing.
He can get anywhere and erase anyone. See her?
Towers. I mean, maybe not towers, but I don't know.
For teaching him to reproduce. And that fella over there, proper bellend. Come on, come at me. He'll crack your skull just for looking at him funny.
This had better be fucking good.
And allow me to introduce you to the deadliest of the lot. She's not old, she's experienced.
Is she experienced? Why would she just walk through the street like that?
Bloody anyone. Him, her, everyone is a secret weapon. Find them, recruit them.
I wonder if there's anything you need to do to recruit anyone, or if there's any sort of like cooldown of some kind on recruiting. I said play an origin mission? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what this is. Is this Always Sunny?
Hello. My name is Rob McElhenney.
Oh,
and
yeah.
For the past 14
Okay.
years, I have been making a television
Is this
show
Always
called
Sunny?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Thank you. But I am here today because I love games. And I wanted to express that
Do
love
you?
in the only way that I know how, save for playing them. And that is to make a TV show about them. More importantly, the people who create those games and the people who play them. So last year, I called the funniest people that I knew, Charlie Day, Megan Gans, and David Hornsby, all executive producers.
Okay.
On Sony, and we started talking. We realized very early on that if we were going to do this, we wanted to do it right and to be as authentic as possible, because, as you all know, nobody smells bullshit like this particular community. So we did the right thing. We partnered
Rabbids show.
with Ubisoft.
They already did
and
that.
Away we went. It has been an incredible experience working with one of the biggest and best game developers in the world to inspire us, because our show takes place in the fictional studio that created the biggest MMORPG in the world, Mythic Quest. And we meet them on the cusp of releasing their biggest expansion yet, Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet. The show follows the team of devs as they navigate the challenges of running their game while dealing with the difficulties of modern office life. These people are truly stuck together, yet they grind it out day after day for the love of the game. And at the head of that team is my character, creative director, Ian Grimm. Like, like most creative directors, he's gifted, driven, and tirelessly dedicated to his game. And like most of the creative directors that I've met, he has an ego the size of a city bus. I'm gonna get my ass kicked backstage because there's a lot of creative directors here. Joking aside, it is clear that those creative directors and the thousands of people who work on these games put everything that they can into them. They recognize that they have a tremendous opportunity and responsibility, that they must do everything in their power to ensure that the games are nothing short of the best that they can make, because that is what the community, you, deserve. I promise you that in making this show, we took the same approach. So without further ado, here is a brief look into our upcoming TV series for Apple TV+, Mythic
Oh,
Quest,
that's what.
Raven's Banquet.
Okay.
What is Mythic Quest? Some may say it's just a video game. When it first debuted, MQ was hailed as a masterpiece. Now played in 20 different countries on 6 continents, it's the biggest massive multiplayer role-playing game of all time. And today, they find themselves on the precipice of their first major expansion.
Are they making a real game or something? Or are these just animations? Probably.
And it all falls on the shoulders of one man, creative director Ian Grimm.
When we think about cultural touchstones, we think E.T., Star Wars, Avatar, and yet our industry dwarfs the traditional entertainment business. So when we think about legends, why not think Mythic Quest?
True indeed. And when we think of visionary world-building artists, instead of just Spielberg, Lucas, and Cameron, why not think Grimm?
I'm sorry, I gotta stop. What is this?
It's a commercial for the game.
It's a commercial for you.
It's still going.
Oh my god. This is insane.
I think it's brilliant.
Well, okay. And Rainbow Six.
Hey there,
Oh,
my name is
okay.
Parker and Taro Mackay, esports
I assume this
caster
isn't
for
going to be
Rainbow
a
Six
super
Siege.
long thing.
There are so many exciting things to come in Year 4. In-game events, map reworks, playlist updates, a roster of 52 unique operators, and of course, a thriving esports scene. Starting tomorrow, you'll be able to enjoy our 13th season, Operation Phantom Sight. This major content update brings 2 new operators to Team Rainbow, Nook and Warden. After this show, be sure to stick around for an intense celebrity match starring T-Pain, Little Yachty, and some of your favorite Twitch streamers for the Twitch Rivals Celebrity Show Match. But right now, here's a glimpse of the new season in action. Thank you, everyone, and have a great E3.
I'm noticing I'm misspelling a lot of things, and it's concerning me. You don't have to worry about it, but I do. This looks like James Bond. It looks like they're going for like a 007 sort of thing. Is this like 1 versus like 5 or 6 or something? Okay. I don't know if that was anything.
Come on, come on. Oh, no! No! Again?
Yeah, that's what you get when you take on the Brawlhalla Master.
Okay.
1v1 me, bro. For real!
Yeah, I'll toast your buns again, sure. Want to choose a different character?
Yeah! I choose me!
This animation looks weird. Okay, I guess they're putting Finn and Jake in Brawlhalla, I guess.
Yeah! Woohoo! Brawl Jabraic!
Oh, my burrito! Whoa! It's those guys from the game!
What time is it?
Adventure time! Love that bacon hammer!
I mean, I'm still not gonna play Brawlhalla, but I didn't know Ubisoft published this. Oh.
Princess Bubblegum gonna show you up! Homies help homies!
This place has everything! Ha! Did somebody order a combo?
Yeah! Woo! Mathematical! 25 million players!
Dude, that's almost 25 and a half.
That's not concurrent players though.
Snap! Look out!
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Brawlhalla? Brawlhalla?
No, man! Brawlhalla!
Oh. Hey, welcome to Brawlhalla.
This game is...
Okay. Nothing more on that. Didn't Adventure Time end like a year ago? Oh, this is Ghost Recon.
The only test of a man's worth is battle. And those rounds
Why don't you sound like Frank Castle? It concerns me.
Hungry enough to take that victory. And we're going to battle with the soldiers that we used to be. Ghosts. And you better believe that they are hungry too. Once upon a time, some of these ghosts, they may have been your friends. And there is brotherhood. But then there is what the world needs. These ghosts, they are the past. They still serve the machine that we left behind. And right now, for the future, the world needs us. I'm honored. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. And as you head into battle, with that mean look in your eye, those bad intentions in your mind, remember this.
Is it just me or does this look... This seems desynced.
Courage to make history. You had the desire to take victory.
Yeah, the...
You will be on a
It's desynced. I noticed it before during one of the,
Have that hunger.
One of... When,
That makes you wolves.
Always Sunny guy was out on stage. I noticed his mouth movements seemed desynced. I assume there's going to be more than that.
What's going on, everybody?
Okay.
Hey, I'm John. Good to be here. This is Bam Bam the dog. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
I want to hear more about this dog.
It's a real honor to be here with you guys today. Thank you. I love you too. Right on. This is awesome. This has been really great and exciting, and I'm really honored to be here. I'm enormously proud to be part of the development of this game. It was a pleasure to work with the Ubisoft team. You know, I've had the chance to play some pretty strong, tough men over the years. I've played a deputy fighting zombies, special forces soldier who lost everything. And now I get to play Cole D. Walker. He's a skilled former special operations soldier with his own sense of responsibility his own moral code. He knows how things should be run. He loves his brothers, his fellow soldiers, but he is willing to do whatever it takes to complete his mission and take control of Aroa. There is no briefing. There's no backup. You will not face a group of bad guys or a criminal organization. You will face an entire army. My army, the Wolves. We've got the numbers, we've got the organization, and remember, we trained alongside you. The weaponry of a fully operational special ops detachment. Trust me, there's an unparalleled arsenal of high-tech weapons in Aroa. So if you think you have what it takes, strap on your boots, and you get ready to take on the Wolves, and take on me. See you in Aroa, we'll be waiting.
I feel like Ghost Recon isn't the sort of game where you like want to have a heavy focus on the story.
Perfect predators.
Also not sure why they had that dog out.
Knowledge of their hunting ground.
But hey, dog.
But we have the element of surprise. They have the technology. But we have the skills to even the odds. They have an army. But we fight with our brothers and sisters. They are hungry, but we are enraged.
I noticed they're not really showing anything unique about this game.
And ghosts
I feel like they're just not even trying to sell this to anyone who just doesn't care. It's like if you care, you'll play it. If you don't, you won't. Yeah, it's just there out of obligation. Talk more about it? Didn't they already do a breakpoint?
Hi, everyone.
Did they?
Being a community developer on Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint has been an incredible journey for me so far. When we first announced the game, you were very excited. And after discussions with members of our community, I today announce that with our post-launch plan, we will be bringing back our AI teammates for our solo players.
Was that a thing that wasn't going to be there or something?
With Ghost Recon Breakpoint, we want to go the extra mile with how we engage with you. So I'm pleased to announce a brand new community program that will allow you to express and share your passion. Welcome to Ghost Recon Delta Company.
I don't know what this is.
From cosplay to streaming, fan art to forum discussions. However you show your love for Ghost Recon, there is something for you in our 5 different detachments, with lots of content to support you, as well as direct discussions with our studio. So head over to our Ghost Recon Breakpoint website to find out more, and hear from you soon, Delta Ghosts. Thank you very much, everyone.
I assume we're done with Ghost Recon now. Are we not done with Ghost Recon?
Hello, everyone.
I mean, the hashtag's on the screen, so I don't think we're done with Ghost Recon.
The team has always taken great pride from your passion for our games. And that passion is what pushes us to deliver the best Spec Ops experience out there. behind enemy lines, you will be fighting the most dangerous enemies the Ghosts have ever faced, constantly testing your survival skills. Yes, we can't wait to welcome you in Ghost Recon Breakpoint on October 4th. And 1 month before that, our beta
Did it have a
will
release
be
date
live
before?
on September 5th. You can register on our website right now for a chance to participate. Ghost Recon Breakpoint will be live for years to come. We've got your back. New content, free updates, and many surprises inspired by our community. Yes, yes, like this one.
Is this synthwave? More Terminator tie-ins. If Terminator ends up being in Mortal Kombat, then this is just the year of Terminator.
Will you survive your breakpoint? All right. See you all out there. Have a good one.
Mobile RPG. Sure. Splinter Cell.
Megan, a dauntless and daring agent.
Okay, this is a bunch of characters from a bunch of Ubisoft games. I see.
Montaigne, counterterrorism and rescue veteran. His best offense is his defense. Nomad, covert special ops team leader. A ghost on the battlefield.
Put Rayman in the game.
Highly skilled defending operator. Lightly armed. Massively effective.
2 characters from Rainbow Six.
Sam Fisher, elite covert operative. The lone wolf now hunts with a pack. When chaos
I feel like this is gonna not go well if you have like, here's Sam Fisher, he's back in mobile form, and then have no Splinter Cell announcement. That's not gonna be a good look.
Pre-register now.
Just Dance, I take it. Yeah.
10 years. 10 years. That's a lot of dancing. We're exhausted. I know. But think of everything we've done. It's not for us, or for you, or you. It's for them, the players! We danced, and Silvio and his girlfriend got married. We danced, and our friend Jaden Rodriguez danced for millions, bringing together generations. That's right. We danced, and they set world records. Do you remember Carrie? Yep, of course we do.
No, I don't.
We were with her. Right. Yes, dance is why we exist. And I know we're gonna have much more of these moments because dance is a force. It's transcendent. It unites and it shows us who we are. That's why Just Dance is more than just dance. Let's get out there and get ready for what's next.
Just Dance. Adding to Battle Royale. It's not. This is just gonna be an issue. Twitch, YouTube. Yes. Yes, it is. Probably is. I mean, if any section has to get muted, it's fine. What I could do is just say, hey, you know what? This is gonna get muted anyway. Let's just start saying some crazy shit. Let's talk about my numerous crimes. Although I have nothing to say about Just Dance. It sounds like they have they're just playing the music. They have like the mics muted or like turned way down. Cause I just like heard the audience cheer, but it was like really, really quiet. And they're still releasing these on Wii. Not on Wii U though. I don't see a Wii U logo. This one's only Wii. That's just... I don't even know. Also, how is something like Just Dance going to work on Stadia? But I don't know. Is it just... Okay.
There's an old tale about this.
It's still for the Wii, thank God. I mean, I remember seeing like I think it was it the last year's one, 2019? I think that one was like released on I saw that was on like Wii and Wii U, and I was like more surprised that they released a Wii U version for some reason. Like, why are they doing that?
And became the spirit of death. Years later, we hunted the samurai in the village.
That reminds me of that like FIFA game that ended up releasing on like PS2, PS3, and PS4.
A horror game.
Also, I have no idea what's happening here.
Spirits hungered for our souls.
Ghosts are being added to For Honor. They're adding stands. No, probably not.
Be wary. Sakura is the spirit of death. And she's brought a curse that will doom us all.
Okay. Now until June 27th? Is this a zombie? Probably not. I think this might just be a new thing. Oh, you know what? This is probably the Rainbow Six thing.
Take him. I'll cover you.
Quarantine.
Contact. Head to the extraction point.
Yep. That it?
Hi, I'm Bio Jade, and I'm the lead game designer on the next Rainbow Six game. It's called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine. I'm part of a new team in Ubisoft Montreal that set out on an exciting new mission. Create a radically redesigned co-op experience built on the
I mean,
foundations
the
of one of
premise of this game sounds more interesting to me than Siege does,
what
so...
Siege is to the PvP shooter genre, we will be to PvE co-op. Quarantine will test your tactical skills and survival instincts, holding you and your operators on the razor's edge. It pulls you together as a squad, facing off against an unknown and devastating parasite.
So is this gonna be like
You
something
will
like
risk
Destiny?
everything, every time you step into quarantine.
I'm curious as to how this
And
game is
start
going
preparing
to...
for your next deployment. I can't wait to show you more.
Yeah,
and
they
have a great
they
E3.
don't really give much on that. Zero Escape. No. Looks like the Division 2. Yeah, it is.
Is that a f***ing hunter?
God, Mom! I'm playing video games!
We will stand united. We will stay united. What's up, Ubisoft family?
Okay.
What's up? Yeah. All right. Woo. As creative director at Red Storm Entertainment, there's no greater reward for me or the team than to see our game come to life and to see our players, our star players, taking tremendous pride.
Why does this guy look like the TF2 scout in 2019? Maybe he is the TF2 scout. How's what they modeled him after?
Now, if you haven't had the opportunity to play
Although he
with
probably
us
would have been
yet,
a fair bit younger
would be thrilled to have you join
at the time
our
that
very
that released.
passionate community, because I'm happy to announce that this week only, between June 13th and June 16th, the Division 2 will be absolutely 100% free for everyone to play.
Okay.
And there's no better time to join us, as we're about to release the first of our major content updates for our year one journey. A journey beyond Washington, D.C., to save not just a city, but an entire nation.
I assume it's going to be free temporarily and then you have to pay, like it's like a trial period or something like that. In which case I'd imagine you'd have to download a separate app from the actual game. I don't know. Actually, how does Overwatch handle that? Because Overwatch does like free trial like weekends and stuff, but I have never actually... I always owned the game, so I didn't need to do that.
All right.
So I don't actually know how that game handles it.
Episode 1, coming in July, right around the corner. We deliver to you new main missions and a brand new game experience. So for the first time, we're taking the fight outside the city, and you'll venture deep into the woodlands to spearhead an attack
on a presidential compound as you seek to bring a traitor to justice.
You can just play
National
without
Zoo is the
PS
setting of our
Plus
next
or
mission,
Xbox Live Gold.
where you and your team will hunt down the surviving
I thought
outcast
Overwatch
leader.
made itself like free
This
though.
brings us to our final edition of episode
Like to
1.
where if you don't even own
It's
it,
called Kenley
then
College.
that's what I
It's home
mean.
to an entirely new gameplay experience.
Because if you have PS Plus but
One
you
that
don't
will
own
take
Overwatch,
exploration,
then
investigation and logic to uncover the fate
it just
of a
knows that you
military
downloaded a
convoy
free
gone
version,
dark. Now,
or
episode
it knows
2,
that you haven't actually
coming
bought
this
it.
fall, we will bring to you the Pentagon.
I guess that makes sense.
Once an impenetrable fortress, it has fallen to the Black Tusks, and its secrets are about to be thrown out into the open. You must do everything it takes to secure what lies behind the walls of this last castle. But this won't be the greatest danger you face in episode 2. I'm very excited to tell you that our second raid will be coming this fall, bringing back intense 8-player action. Yeah! Watching you tackle the first raid was awesome, and we cannot wait to see what world records you break this time around. Now, this brings us to our third and final episode of Year 1. What if rebirth was not about bringing the world as we know it back to life, but the opposite? One man holds that power, and humanity itself is at stake. Agents,
Abraham Lincoln.
it's time to engage in a manhunt.
Sam Fisher. You have to kill Sam Fisher. Make sure there's never another Splinter Cell game again. Is this Battle Royale? Probably not.
We fought to protect the weak. But training doesn't prepare you to hunt someone you used to call brother. He has left us no other choice. If we don't stop him, there will be nothing left to save.
Holy shit, what about that? Man. Woo. I can't wait for that.
Okay, I don't.
One last thing. As you might know, we have been working on a movie. It will be directed
I didn't know
by
this.
David Leitch, starring Jessica Chastain and Jake Gyllenhaal. Well, today, I'm proud to announce that we will be making the Division movie with Netflix. More to come on that in the future. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not gonna actually be a theatrical release, of course not. Oh right, I think Ubisoft has like some kind of like subscription service that they're doing.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brenda Panagrossi.
I see Uno there. Oh yeah.
Platform and product management. Ubisoft has been creating worlds for over 30 years. We have the most diverse library of games, and we're about to make it even easier for you to play them. I'm here to announce Ubisoft's new subscription service on PC called Uplay Plus. You'll get earliest available access to new games, including the premium editions with all their additional content. And you can enjoy the depth of our PC catalog that includes over 100 games and growing. Uplay Plus will be $14.99 a month. If you sign up today, we'll enable free access for you in September at launch.
Just for month of September?
Let me know if you ready to get dollars, holla, 'cause we wildin' out.
There's Rayman. They mentioned Rayman, kind of.
Wherever players are, we want to provide access to our
$15 for that
games
doesn't
and
seem bad.
services. I'm pleased to announce that in 2020, Uplay Plus will be available on Stadia.
That one guy in the front. That sounded like a really sarcastic woo.
Stadia is the new generation gaming platform where you could play our Stadia games from any device. A special thank you to Phil Harrison and his team. This is the beginning of our partnership.
Port Rayman 2 again, you cowards. There was something involving, like, if you watched a Rayman 2 speedrun for like 30 minutes. On like Ubisoft stream like earlier today, then you could get like Rayman. Oh, there's was it Roller Champions? You could get Rayman Origins for free. Okay. Gonna need to give me more than that.
Hello, future champions. My name is Stefan, and I'm a proud member of the Roller Champions team. All right, come on, bring it up. From the get-go, our ambitions with this game were very clear. We wanted to create something new. We wanted to capture the intangible excitement of players preparing for the big game, the hype of team play and competition, along with the craziness of high-speed racing. So we started working on Roller Champions, a skill-based team PvP sports game that is as fun to watch as it is to play. A game in which
Neither are fun.
Can create your own story as you roll up to glory. But right now I know I was
Everyone will hate themselves for participating in this in any form.
That's all well and good, but when will you ever get to play this?
Today.
How about today?
Okay, I was joking. It's like a beta or something like that today. Or is it just out today?
That's right. When we're done here, I want you to head over to Uplay on your PC.
E3 demo on Uplay.
E3 demo of Roller Champions. Play the heck out of it for the next few days. And when you're done, head to the forums to tell us what you thought. And you know what? We firmly believe that you will be screaming as loudly as our colleagues did when they first got to playtest it back in Montreal.
I didn't see what the
But I can't just
end date was.
So here's a taste of what you should expect once you click that download button.
Yeah, like the game, clearly you have gameplay to show since you have a demo that you're releasing. It'd be weird to not show that. Also, this is not pre-alpha. Pre-alpha, I want to see textures, not... I want to see no textures. I like the lights and the skates. Those the 14. Okay. Also, hey, it's that guy.
So first, I want to say thank you to. Thank you. So first, I want to say thank you to all the Ubisoft teams.
And then they leaked out that Keanu Reeves is going to be on stage, so I think it's actually going to be Miyamoto.
Congratulations for another great show. Thank you.
They didn't actually leak that. It's not
I
real.
believe
I was joking.
video games have a positive impact on all of us and the world around us. At Ubisoft, our intention is to create games that will make you stronger and happier in your life. When you play Ubisoft games, we hope you will spend quality time with family and friends and meet new inspiring people. Learn more about yourself by doing, and gain new perspective on the world and help shape it. So to everyone who plays our games, thank you for your love. You push us to always do better and go further. So now, I'm very proud to announce a new project from an exceptional team in Quebec City. Please give a warm applause to Marc-Alexis Côté, who is coming to show you a sneak peek of his game.
Okay. It's like a new IP thing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Flower. No.
Hello, everybody. Over the last 10 years, I've had the chance to be part of an incredible team that has always pushed the limits of Assassin's Creed and shown us different periods of our past. But our imagination has always been bound.
It's like, what does Assassin's Creed have to do with this?
History books. These past 4 years, our minds have lingered on a different aspect.
I assume this isn't Assassin's Creed.
Mythology. The stories of the ancient gods and their misadventures have existed through generations of storytellers and audiences and have transformed into tales that we still know and love today. Now, these stories have shaped our dreams, inspiring us to build something new, something that transcends the limits that we have always set upon ourselves. Today, I am very proud to have the chance to show you a glimpse, to show you a teaser of this brand new game that we've been working on. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and have a great E3.
I was gonna say it looks pretty good, but I think that might be CG. So,
When heroes need help, they turn to the gods. When gods need help, they turn to you.
UbiArt engine? I don't think they're using UbiArt anymore. Okay.
Here we are. Hello, everybody. Let this sink in. Let this sink in, indeed. Hello, everybody at home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great show.
Wait, is that it?
This is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning.
Is that the end of the show?
Thank you. This is just the beginning. We are here outside of the Orpheum Theater, live from the Pro Zone, where we have an incredible
I think that's the end. That was, I think it's done. Well then. Chat? Chat? Rooms in slow mode, 2 hour following rate. What?
Once again, reminder, Operation Phantom Side will be available starting tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Ooh,
Well, that's enough of that then, I guess. All right. Okay. That was a show, I think. I was really expecting something else. I don't know. That was a weird place to end that. What was what was I even doing? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna try to find, okay, there we go. Actually, no, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay, I just need the stream. Okay, where? Oof. Oh, geez, this stream has been going forever, so I don't actually know where the actual start of the conference is. Okay, there it is, about right there. Okay. Yeah. I guess just to recap, because I don't know where else to go. I don't remember how I do these anymore. That was weird. They opened up with Assassin's Creed Symphony, which sounded like that sounds like the title of an Assassin's Creed game, to be honest. It seems weirdly loud. Yeah, which is fine. It seems like a better way to open the show than Just Dance. And then they actually had something to announce. I mean with Just Dance, they announced the game, but it's like we know what Just Dance game is coming. Like, don't have to announce that. I don't think anyone at E3 cares. Yeah. So there was that. Yeah, and there's a worldwide tour. It's happening. When is that? Well, I don't know. I didn't look at it because the dates are going to depend on where they are and everything. So I didn't write down the whole schedule for that. There you go. There's the dates. There's only one of the... There are 2 in California, and those are the only 2 in the U.S. Okay, I guess. Great. So I guess if you want to see that and you're on the East Coast, too bad. Go to Canada. Yeah. So that, and then the thing that they maybe should have shown last. Well, these people clearly stalling. Pretty sure they were stalling. Showed Watch Dogs Legion. That was like little brief trailer, and then in like an actual proper gameplay demo. This is kind of nothing. Yeah, this gameplay demo. Game looks good. I got this whole AI companion thing, which I guess is going to be the only thing that's really consistent throughout the game, since you're like switching characters constantly. Although the characters have unique voice acting and everything, so I assume they're gonna have unique personalities. But I assume it's gonna be like there's gonna be like 12 voice actors or something like that, and you're gonna hear like it's gonna be like each character is a certain character type. Maybe not even 12, but like I mean probably more than that, but like probably like 30 or something like that. You know, like there's only so many voice actors they can have, and then maybe certain characters don't comment on certain things or something, just to make this more feasible. I don't know. This might be like the beginning of the game or something. And there might be a lot more going on here. So you can actually do, have all this unique stuff. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work in the full game. How this is gonna be like feasible. It seems like too much. I mean, unless you just throw a lot of money at it, which Ubisoft has money. So, yeah. All the NPCs have like their own unique stats and everything. I didn't point it out before, but yeah, it was there. Oh yeah, and this whole thing, this surrender resist thing. I'm guessing resist is like you might die, but if you surrender, then you can like save yourself. Okay, just went and walked. It just got into a taxi, which I guess, okay, drives you automatically. Yeah, there's a lot of like future tech stuff. I mean, with the drones and everything. Although the drones aren't that futuristic, really. They just look more futuristic because they got lights on them. Got those neon lights. And they showed him doing like melee combat earlier. I don't know if that was a major thing in the other Watch Dogs games. Like Assassin's Creed style combat. I don't know. Yeah. There's this whole thing, and then the whole permadeath aspect. I assume that permadeath text doesn't actually show up in game. I assume that was part of the trailer. But unless it does show up in game, in which case that would be like, is that always there? Wait a minute. Infiltrator. So they're different character classes and levels. Hacker. Enforcer. I see. That makes sense. They've got a whole lot of relations, demographics. I assume these are important in terms of like who will attack you or whatever. And they've got all kinds of different abilities unlock at level 15. And there's a pretty wide variance in levels. Like this person's level 5. There's someone who's level 15 down there. There's actually another old lady. I wouldn't be surprised if she has the exact same voice, in fact. Yeah. Okay, so they comment on the other character's death, and then there's like and they talk about what it was going on. I assume there's like a whole system in place where it's just like, oh hey, they say this line, then just say this generic line or something. I can't imagine this game actually is just as, does everything it sets out to do, If that makes sense. That didn't make sense. I didn't explain that properly. Imagine the scope is at least somewhat limited, more limited than it looks. But yeah. I'm trying to picture how this is developed. Especially since Watch Dogs 2 came out, what, like 3 years ago or something? Like, this seems like the sort of thing that would take a while to make. Unless they've been working on this system since before then. I don't know. Yeah. But they all have, yeah, like, they all have unique voice actors, unique names, everything. Stats. Well, the stats, I mean, those cases will be, like, randomized or whatever. But I wonder if, like, the characters will be set, like, the NPCs will be set, or if they'll be, like, just... Like they'll be, like, randomized? I don't know. Maybe they'll just be in random locations. I don't know how they'll handle it. They might give them, like, random names and random... like, a random voices in certain cases. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, old lady. The old lady stuff. I'm behind on the notes. I'm behind on notes. I'm talking too much about things. Yeah. Not a whole lot here. It's like new. It's kind of just more of everything. It's already saying hacking and all that. It's Watch Dogs. Yeah, it looks like Watch Dogs. Stealth and everything. Yeah. So I assume there'll be more to it than just... Like I said, like there was the old lady before, she was moving like an old lady. Like I assume there'll be more to these characters than just like their character class. There'll be also like, okay, what body type do they have and everything, and then it's like, okay, what kind of animations are they gonna use and how fast can they move and everything. But yeah. Also, it seems like this game's gonna try to make you feel less weird about killing people. Because Watch Dogs 2 was all like, I don't think this character would just murder all these people like this. And yeah. Oh, right. And then he starts like rolling around randomly, and he just comments on that, which is weird. Yeah. Also, with the permadeath, I wonder how easy it will be to die. Or if there will be like some kind of actual major consequences for death. Probably not. But I don't know. I don't know how easy it is to die in the other games. Yeah, and there's this whole thing, which like I said, I don't know how this is going to work. They're having all these animations and everything. I notice she doesn't touch him. But I wonder if this could be any character, or if only certain characters can do certain missions, maybe. Yeah. This whole thing, okay, yeah. And yeah, whole thing, NPCs. They say you can play as any NPC. I assume there's like a limit on that. Like enemy characters, you just can't like. It's like no, you can't play as like the government characters. You know, like it's not gonna happen. I assume there are limitations on that. And there's this guy talking. I think they had another trailer after this. He was basically just talking about everything that was in the trailer, and then everything that was in the gameplay demo. And a bunch of other stuff that we already knew about. Okay, yeah. And they had a trailer. Not really anything particularly noteworthy in the trailer, I don't think. I think it was kind of just like a recap of everything, and just kind of like, yeah. Makes that first, like, initial trailer seem kind of pointless, actually. Like kind of why did they do that when they were just gonna have another trailer? Like a full trailer. Yeah. And the crazy old lady. Where... Okay, and then at the end, it said it's releasing March 6th, 2020. I didn't actually look at the platform. Stadia, PC, PS4, Xbox One. Yeah, that all makes sense. Yeah, Mac out on stage. He's got a show, Mythic Quest. Actually had another, had like a subtitle. I didn't write down the subtitle for some reason. Raven something. Raven's Banquet. Yeah, some show. He said it's being worked on by, he said Charlie Day and some other people. I don't know. The show, once they showed the actual trailer, it did not sound, it didn't look that great. There was like one joke that like kind of funny, and then like everything else is kind of like it looks a little it looks, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the trailer just wasn't great, and it'll be better when it releases. I mean, the based on, if it's, I don't know if it's like the whole Always Sunny crew. I don't know to what extent they're working on this. But like I don't know if they're like writing it and everything, directing. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just producing or something. I don't know. Those are they make good stuff. If it's anything like Always Sunny, it would be good. But I don't know if it'll be like Always Sunny. So yeah, and that's gonna be on Apple TV Plus. So I probably won't be watching it either way. Oh yeah, and then this thing. Yeah, there's advertising for that thing, and then there's some Rainbow Six Siege update. Tomorrow. And then they have this trailer that looks very James Bondy. I think apparently this is part of the update. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this, it sounds like this isn't the game mode. Like this is just some little thing that they made. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's unclear. Starting tomorrow, yeah. Then Finn, Jake, and Princess Bubblegum are being added to Brawlhalla. Weird they just show Finn and Jake here, and then it's just like, also Princess Bubblegum. It's like, oh, okay. Sure, I guess. Weird, considering, that was a new game mode also. Weird considering Adventure Time has not been on the air for quite some time. There are not 25 million players. There are 25 million people that downloaded the game for free. Yeah. Oh, and that's coming out today. So there's that. Yeah, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, they spent a little too much time on, I think. This trailer also didn't seem necessary. Like, Ghost Recon's not the sort of thing you'd need a story trailer for. Like, I don't think the people that play Ghost Recon even care about the story. And the people that don't, this isn't gonna sell them. I mean, John Bernthal is cool, and that dog's cool. I don't know why the dog's here. I have absolutely no idea why the dog is here. It's a cool dog, though. I don't know. It's a dog. I like dogs. Who doesn't like dogs? Do you know anyone who doesn't like dogs? Don't trust that person. This dog is here to save the conference. Oh, is sleeping. Yeah. After he went back, I thought they were pretty much done, or they were just going to show a gameplay trailer and then be done. I mean, they did. He left, and then they did show a gameplay trailer. Which, I mean, it doesn't... It looks like Ghost Recon doesn't look particularly interesting. They didn't have anything unique to show, it seems like. I don't know. I think they've already shown a bit of it, is the thing. Like, this game was revealed before... Like a week earlier, so it was revealed like a week or two ago. I don't know. If you go to like the Ghost Recon Twitter, they've got a ton of stuff on it. So I think they've already shown like full proper gameplay for this. Yeah, this trailer isn't selling me. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think they're trying to though. I think it's just I don't know. I heard people like Ghost Recon Wildlands. I know Ghost Recon has its fans, but it seems like those people will just play it regardless. Like this isn't gonna. I don't know. It's just a hype trailer, I guess. But I feel like Ubisoft should know not everyone cares, and they shouldn't spend this much. It doesn't. I don't. Even if it were like Watch Dogs, which looks more interesting, I think this still is just too much time to spend on one game. Right, and there's this. They talked about AI teammates, which I don't know if that was a thing that wasn't there before. Or. And this Delta Company thing, which is some community thing. It says community program. I don't know. It's some website with like a forum and a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I don't know what it is exactly. It wasn't super clear. I guess you could go to the website if you care about Ghost Recon a lot. You can go there and do stuff. And yeah, we're still talking about Ghost Recon. Still going. Not done yet. Here's the third person on stage to talk about Ghost Recon. Yeah, and then yeah, he just yeah, it's coming out October 4th, which I assume that had already been announced. Which because the audience had no reaction to that whatsoever. Even though he like paused. Yeah, and then the beta's on September 5th. Right, and then along with Gears and maybe Mortal Kombat, more Terminator tie-ins. They did a Predator thing for Wildlands where you like hunted a predator or were like hunted by a predator. You had to fight a predator basically in Wildlands. Like that was a thing. Yeah, so there was that. So there's some Terminator thing coming. They didn't give anything specific on that, just Terminator content. It's gonna be there. That's it. Finally done with Ghost Recon. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, this mobile RPG thing with all these characters, and it's like, hey, here's Sam Fisher. I was like, are they gonna talk about Splinter Cell maybe after this or something? Because I don't think people are gonna be too happy to see Sam Fisher's just in a mobile game. That's it. But that was it. That was all. Yeah, Elite Squad. Tom Clancy's Elite Squad. Tom Clancy has nothing to do with this game. I mean, it's just a bunch of characters from Tom Clancy games, I guess, not specifically Ubisoft games in general. But yeah, so that's why they showed like a few Rainbow Six characters, I think. I assume it's just like they showed like those like 5 at first, and then there's like they show all these other characters, and it's like I assume it's gonna be basically everyone from Rainbow Six. And I don't know how many characters there are in the division, like named characters. Yeah, the audience was not super into that. I heard a bunch of people like just talking after that, like not even like cheering or booing, just talking like like I don't know, I couldn't hear what they were saying, but yeah, I don't think showing Sam Fisher. I think if they didn't have Sam Fisher, that would have maybe had a better reaction. But I don't know. I get the feeling people are not going to be happy about that. Yeah, and this Just Dance thing. It's really weird cutting this in with like footage from like YouTube or whatever. Looks weird. Yeah. This whole big thing for Just Dance, which I didn't think they'd do in the middle of the show, but for some reason they did. I think it was fine opening the show with it because then it's like kind of out of the way real quick. And you can just easily forget about it, but putting it in the middle is like, And the show already wasn't paced the best. Yeah, it's coming to Wii and Stadia. I guess it's the 10th game. Or a 10-year anniversary. I mean, they've been releasing them yearly, right? I assume because the first ones were numbered. They didn't use years. But yeah, I assume they were still annual. What's after Just Dance? That's 2020. Wait, no. No, Just Dance 2020, releasing in November. Yeah, on Wii, but not Wii U. Not this time. Then this For Honor thing, Shadows of the Hitokiri. There's ghosts and things. I'm not clear on what this is. There was something available now until June 27th. Limited time game mode, Soul Rush, special customizations for all heroes, otherworldly map ambience. Sure. I guess there's some special game mode and some other stuff. All that. It says now until June 27th, so I guess it's an event, not an... Yeah, I think I had it written as an expansion. No, it's an event. So there's that. Yeah. And then what was this? So it was Rainbow Six Quarantine. They just had the CG trailer, didn't really say anything about it. The leak mentioned something about like aliens, fighting aliens. This seemed like it's like either fighting zombies, like they didn't really make it clear, like zombies, some kind of mutants. But yeah, the leak said aliens. So yeah, it's 3-player. Early 2020. And that was basically all they really gave. She didn't really say a whole lot. Yeah, she didn't really give any more information, as I recall. Just kind of hyping it up. That was it. Yeah, that was kind of all on that game. It seemed like they just kind of wanted to just say like, "Hey, it exists." I don't know. Like they wanted to get out ahead of the leaks. Well, not really get out ahead of it. And this weird thing. Talk about Division 2 for also probably too long. Division 2 is going to be free to play from June 13th to 16th. Which is when is the 16th? So from this Thursday up through Sunday. Makes sense through the weekend when most people have time to play it. Where was the next thing? Yeah, there's new stuff coming in the Division 2. You're talking about like the episodes or whatever. Which I guess is like the different expansions, or like I assume it's part of like the season pass thing. But I think they said all the updates are free, aren't they? Didn't they? I think that was what they said. I seem to recall them saying that the updates would all be free. I think. Like before. I don't know. So I think these are just like sort of like mini expansions. And they said there's a new raid. Unless these are just like individual missions, I'm not sure what they are exactly. Yeah, in episode 1 and 2, they made a big deal out of episode 3. But I don't know what the deal is with it exactly. They had this whole big trailer for it. Like it's like a real big deal, but I don't know. Yeah, there's this thing. It was like the end. Coney Island. I guess it's in New York. I guess is the big thing. I mean, I guess the first one was in New York, wasn't it? Was it? Was it New York or was it Chicago? Where did the first division take place? I don't remember. It might have been Chicago, actually. I feel like, you know, I feel like it was actually Chicago. Was it New York? I don't know. I don't know. Either way, that's in New York. And yeah, there's a Division movie, which apparently they had already announced. Yeah, that's gonna be on Netflix. That's basically the only information they gave on that, which yeah, they had already announced that it existed. And then they talked about Uplay Plus, which is their subscription service. Yeah. Get early access to all, sounds like everything from Ubisoft. At least all their new stuff. Yeah, see Ghost Recon, Breakpoint, Watch Dogs Legion, Far Cry 5. I see like new stuff. Trials Rising, yeah. I assume everything on PC. You'll get everything on Uplay, I assume. It didn't sound like any of this is you get through like PS4, Xbox One. I don't know. Yeah, $15 a month, which seems not bad for Uplay. Uplay's good for Ubisoft has a lot of stuff, and they I saw like Prince of Persia, Sands of Time in there, and yeah, like Rayman is in there. Like there's like a lot of stuff in there. Yeah. I mean, these sort of services are more useful if you play like a lot of stuff, or if there's just one game you really want to play and you just want to play it for like really cheap. Well, you could just like pay for like a month when like Assassin's Creed or whatever yeah, Beyond Good and Evil, Splinter Cell, Steep, yeah. What was I saying? When something new comes out, not Assassin's Creed, Ghost Recon, I think was what I meant to say. Like, you just want to play Ghost Recon when that comes out, just pay for a single month and then cancel it immediately. And then, like, yeah, just play through Ghost Recon. Or Watch Dogs or whatever. You can just, instead of... I mean, you could do the same thing with Game Pass. Like, pay like a super cheap price for just one game that you really want to play, and it's wait if you're fine with just renting it, basically. It's a much cheaper alternative. Yeah, if you sign up today, you get it for free at launch. They said for September, when it launches in September, but I don't know how, if you get a month free, I guess it sounds like. They didn't make that super clear. Yeah, and it's gonna be on Stadia. And then Roller Champions, which looks alright. I will say, I think the CG trailer made it look a little better than the actual game. The game itself looks, at least visually, doesn't look amazing. I don't know about how it'll play. The issue was also that the stream's at 30 FPS. So, yeah. I like the style, at least of this trailer, but like I said, like once I got to the gameplay, it doesn't look as good. This guy was super hype. Yeah, and there is gonna be a demo on Uplay today. And then for like the next like 4 days through June 14th. It's at a pre-alpha demo. Which this is not pre-alpha. Yeah, then the gameplay trailer. Yeah. I mean, it's early. It's not done yet, so it's like, I mean, it's not gonna look super amazing, but I don't know how much better it's going to look. I don't know. And it seems like the frame rate's dipping quite a bit in this trailer. Like, I would hope this game runs at 60. Well, I mean on PC it should, but that's only specifically on PC. Did they say? Did they give any platforms? Because I don't know if they gave any specific platforms. I think the leak said PS4 and Xbox One, at least. Might say on the website. I can go check. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, it doesn't. It specifies Uplay and not anything else right now. I Twitter? It does not say it. They're not specifying anything. Wii U is trending. Is it because Just Dance was? Oh no. Sound. Woof, the frame rate on this. What is going on? It actually only. It says. Hold on. I mean, it mentions the demo in this trailer on Twitter, but it actually only specifies PC. It doesn't show any other platform, so I'm not sure if it's PC exclusive. I don't know. That might be only on PC. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Eve. Eve's great. Roller Champions. I don't know. It might be good. I'm intrigued. At the very least, it's something different. Yeah. Then they came out and had this. This guy apparently worked on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or he's just on the Assassin's Creed team. Let's just get to the trailer. There we go. Yeah. Gods and Monsters. This is made by the Assassin's Creed Odyssey team. It said from the makers of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or the creators of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but it's like, is that, I don't know. I assume Odyssey is the same team that made the other Assassin's Creed games. I don't know why I specified Odyssey. Maybe just because it's the most recent one? I don't know. Yeah. It's coming out February 25th, 2020, and that was it. CG trailer. And then that was the conference. That was it. They just ended. Just abruptly over. That's it. We're done. No more conference. That's the end. It has character creation. Okay. Yeah, okay. What did they... now we can get to whatever else. Have they shown anything else? Rainbow Six, right? They're just doing this celebrity thing. T-Pain is here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to see there. Yeah, so that was something. That was a weird ending. That was just weird. I don't even know. So yeah, they said nothing about the leaks, actually. They actually just like completely did not acknowledge them at all. I totally thought they would. They did not. I mean, some of them were just rumors and stuff, but like, I mean, Watch Dogs was leaked, and they're like, fine, we'll talk about Watch Dogs. Was Rainbow Six? That wasn't leaked, was it? Or that wasn't... I don't know. Watch Dogs was being talked about a lot, though. That was like a big thing. To be fair, at the very least, even though it leaked, it did look good. That was like the best looking thing, I think, in the show. Yeah, Splinter Cell. That all whatever rumors about whatever the thing about the Splinter Cell was not anything. Unless it was, and maybe they just aren't talking about it right now. Nothing regarding Assassin's Creed. Actually, that means there's probably no Assassin's Creed game coming out this year. The Assassin's Creed game. It just says it's coming out in 2020. Didn't say early 2020. So it might be like late 2020. They might talk about that next E3. I could see that. But presumably, probably no Assassin's Creed game coming out this year because they didn't talk about Assassin's Creed at all. So is that, which that's fine. I think people are fine with that. Yeah, Rainbow Six was there. Yeah, not really. There was some stuff about the art style being like Breath of the Wild, but they didn't really get in. You couldn't really see that. It was a CG trailer. Wasn't a whole lot on that. Some of the stuff that was in the leak they didn't even talk about, so yeah. I don't know. They did not open with Just Dance. They actually put it in the middle for some reason. Nothing with Nintendo. Granted, I wasn't specifically expecting that. It was just something I would have liked to see. Nothing. Yeah, no specific mentions of the Switch. Because they tend to make a mention of like, oh yeah, Nintendo Switch, like Bethesda did with like the Elder Scrolls thing. Like, it seems like a thing to do. Like, hey, Switch exists. You know, people like the Switch. And then so it's like a big deal when something gets ported to it. Nothing about Skull and Bones. Seems weird considering that's supposed to be coming out this year. I don't know if they're going to talk about that later or what the deal is, but that seems like a weird one to just omit entirely. I don't know. They actually did talk about For Honor. That was a long shot. They did it though. They actually acknowledged Rayman's existence. Kind of. Sort of. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the games. It's in the Uplay thing. That's it. Yeah. I think Rayman's actually in Brawlhalla also. I think I forgot about that. I didn't know Ubisoft was specifically working on that. I thought Rayman was just added to that game. He is, as is Hellboy. All right then. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs look good. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of like little stuff that's just like talking about like the rainbow. Like there's a lot of stuff it's like I didn't care about, but it's like I don't feel like it was like bad that they had it there. Like talking about Rainbow Six Siege, it's like that should probably be there. That makes sense. Division 2 stuff, it's like that's fine. Maybe spent a little bit too long on Division 2, but I don't know. I don't. Maybe not. I don't know. They didn't talk about. They didn't really talk about too much, I guess. And I know that's like a recent thing, and I've heard it's actually good. So I don't know. Roller Champions looks interesting at the very least. I hope that's coming to something other than PC because I don't want to download Uplay. But yeah. Uplay Plus thing looks interesting. EA Access was the only subscription service that I was like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. Although I never looked into like how much that costs or anything like that, so I don't know. But I don't know. That just never seemed super worth it to me. I don't like. Are people like super? Are there people that are big fans of like everything EA puts out? There's people who are big fans of sports, but it's like, I don't know. into sports, and also like Star Wars and Star Wars and Titanfall. I can't imagine that person exists. They get super hyped for NBA. Wait, no. Wait, do they do NBA Live anymore? I don't know. It's super hyped for Madden, FIFA, and Titanfall. That I don't think that's a real human that exists. Yeah, Gods and Monsters maybe looks cool. I don't know. It didn't really say much or show much. It's just like, I guess it's a good team working on it, but that's it. Yeah, spent too much time on some things like Ghost Recon. Just Ghost Recon was just too much. Just too much. Elite Squad was maybe not the best thing to put here, and Just Dance was like, at least should have just been somewhere else. I think Just Dance and Assassin's Creed should have been swapped. I think that's what they should have done. It's easier to forget about Just Dance when it's at the beginning, you know? I feel like Ubisoft doesn't care. Like, they don't care that, like, I think they know that people don't want to see Just Dance. And I think they're just like, nah, we're showing it to you anyway. We don't care. It makes us money. It makes us so much money. Stop us. You won't. So yeah. Watch Dogs was a very promising start, but it did not hold that momentum throughout, unfortunately. And then that ending, just the abrupt ending, just I don't know. Like, it's not the amount of announcements they made wasn't the issue. It was just how it just ended, and it was like, what? Like, it's weird how it ended, and then also it's like, also, now watch this thing. Like, they were trying to trick me into watching Rainbow Six. Like, no, you can't do this to me. I will not watch Rainbow Six. You can't make me. Yeah, it was okay. The conference overall, I think, was okay, kind of. I don't know. Parts of it were good. Parts of it were not. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't have talked about Ghost Recon earlier, maybe. In which case, then it would have made sense to talk about Ghost Recon as much as they did. I don't know. I just don't know. It's like, given that they have talked about it, though, it's like they shouldn't have had much to say. Like, it felt like they saved some stuff for E3, and it's like, you didn't need to save Ghost Recon for E3. I guess it's just to give it more attention so people know it exists, because I wouldn't be surprised if people didn't know that it existed, but even then you don't need to spend that much time on it, so... But that dog, though... yeah. That was a show. I don't think it was as... What was last year? I was going to say I don't think it was as good as last year, but I don't remember what they did last year. I don't remember anything about Ubisoft's show. I think they had Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, they did. And I don't remember anything else. I think the Division 2 had a trailer. But I think they had already revealed it. I really don't remember what they showed last year at all. I don't remember. I feel like I remember last year being better, though. I don't know. The year was it 2017, I remember being like quite good. Like, that was like the best Ubisoft show I remember seeing. Yeah. Yeah, that was yeah. I don't know. It was okay. That's the theme of this year. This year's E3. It's alright. It's fine. I'd say it was maybe not quite as good as Microsoft. Microsoft had some parts that were like not great, but like, I think it was. I think that was better than this. Not that this. I don't think it was bad. Just not. I don't know. Although I don't have super high expectations for Ubisoft, to be honest. Like, so it's not like yeah. I'm not like super upset or anything. implying I had high expectations for Bethesda. I don't know. Bethesda was just awful though. But Microsoft respects people's time at least. Yeah, the pacing was the thing. Gears 5 was the only thing that dragged during Microsoft's, I think. But yeah. That's not relevant to this. Anyway. That was Ubisoft. That was that. Watch Dogs looks good. I'll probably play that. I still need to play Watch Dogs 2 though. So yeah, what is next? What is next? What's next after Ubisoft? Square Enix is later tonight. A lot of people didn't care about Ubisoft, obviously. A lot of people care about Square Enix this year because, well, reasons that I'll get into later. But yeah, Square Enix will be something, I'm sure. This year. Be something more than last year. It won't be another Quiet Man, I don't think. Oh, Quiet Man is something. Honestly, Quiet Man is a gift. Anyway. Yeah, that's starting at 8, so I'll be starting at... Did I have a lot to talk about with Square Enix? I don't think I actually had a lot. I'm pretty sure Square Enix actually only had like a couple things. Where is that? There, Square Enix. Square Enix has kind of a lot, maybe. Okay, no, I'm seeing a lot of things I have nothing to say about, actually. There's one main thing that I have a lot to say about. Like one or two things. Okay. Yeah. So that should be 30 minutes, should be fine. Yeah, we'll be starting that at 7:30. 7:30 p.m. So in about 2.5 hours. That is a much better time than what I had between Microsoft and Bethesda, which felt I had like an hour or something like that between those. Yeah. Actually having a break is nice. Yeah. Is that Square Enix will be later tonight? I don't know how long it'll be. I don't know if it'd be like an hour. It was like 30 minutes last year. They did like a direct thing. They didn't even specify what if it's an actual conference or what. They haven't said anything. Also there have been trailers that came out from Square Enix. I'll talk about those later. We already watched the KH one yesterday, but oh, and an unrelated to anything, there was also a Persona 5 trailer that just came out earlier today for Persona 5 Royal. It was just they were just showing the English dub. That was it. But the trailer was actually still in Japanese. The text was all in Japanese, but they had English dub. It was weird. But yeah. There's that. So I didn't want to watch that on stream. I was thinking about it. And then I'm kind of glad I did because it might be kind of spoilery. So maybe don't watch that if you don't want to be spoiled because it's a little particularly like the beginning of that trailer is a little I don't know. I think has a little bit too much, but anyway. That was Ubisoft. Square Enix later. This will be up on YouTube. And yeah. Yep. That's it. I will be back in about 2.5 hours, so I'll see you then. Later.